Hello friends, welcome to STAAR Algebra 1 paper 2019. Going into the 31st problem, the table represents some points on the graph of an exponential function. So now which function represents the same relationship we have to see. So now here you can see this is fx is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. So it's taking values, all these values. F of x is equal to 12.5, 15, 18, 21.6, 25.92. So it's an increasing exponential function. So you can see that b should be greater than 1 over here. So in which cases, what is your exponential function? F of x is equal to a into b to the power of x. Here b is greater than 1, it's given. So because it's an increasing function, therefore it can be which of the values? It can be either b or c. In these two it can take one of the values. So which value does it take? We'll just see into this. So when you are doing into this problem, here you can see that what is your a is nothing but your y-intercept. A is y-intercept. For y-intercept, what do we have? If x is equal to 0, then we have y is equal to 18. So therefore our y-intercept is 18. So in these two, which will be the answer? Therefore B will be the answer for this. So it is B. The option B is right over here for 31st problem. 32nd, the table shows the amount of pet food in cups remaining in an automatic feeder as a function of the number of meals the feeder has dispensed. So you are given here automatic feeder, number of meals dispensed n, it's taking values 1, 3, 6, 7, and amount of pet food remaining f of n, that's cups 21, 15, 6 and 3. So based on the table, which function models this situation? Now here you are having it is decreasing, so the slope is definitely negative, but for everything it's negative over here. So here we have to check for some two values. We'll take here what is the slope, we'll find out. So slope is equal to 15 minus 21 divided by 3 minus 1, which is equal to 15 minus 21 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Since it is a negative, it is decreasing, so therefore it's a negative slope you get. So it is here you're getting minus 6 only actually. So therefore this is minus 3 is the slope. So minus 3 is in which two cases? It's either f or h. So in these two, one of the answers. So now what do we do is we'll see whether we are getting here f of n is equal to minus 3n plus 24. I'm taking this first equation here, this f value. We'll put a one of the values. We'll put n is equal to 1. Whether we are getting 21 or not, we'll just see. So whether we're getting f of n is equal to 21 or not. F of n is equal to minus 3 into 1 plus, put n is equal to 1 here, 24, which is equal to minus 3 plus 24, which is going into the, so this is minus 3 plus 24 is equal to 21. So we'll see when n is equal to 3 whether we are getting here correct answer. So this is 21 over here. So now we'll put n is equal to 3 and see. So f of 3 is equal to 3 minus 3 into 3 plus 24 is equal to minus 9 plus 24, which is equal to 15. So you're getting even this value correct. So in this way, if you be substituting, you'll be getting, and if you put here n is equal to 1 in this, you're getting it as minus 3 plus 64. It is not at all equal to 21. Therefore, this cannot be the option. It can be f is the option, correct option. Therefore, the answer is f. 33rd problem. The graph of f of x is equal to x square was transformed to create the graph of g of x equal to f of x minus 9. Which statement about the graphs is true? So now you have here different transformations of this quadratic function. Now quadratic function, whenever you're having in this way, that is f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Here you are having this is f of x is equal to x square, means you get in the graph that it is a parabola and it passes through the origin. That is, you get, if you take x and y, if you are taking x value, suppose f of x is equal to x square, isn't it? So if you are taking x is equal to 0, y is also equal to 0. If x is equal to 1, y is also equal to 1. If x is equal to minus 1, then also y is equal to plus 1, because minus 1 whole square is 1. So in this way you get the graph in this way. You can draw it as a parabola. It comes in this shape. So now, was this graph f of x is equal to x square was transformed to create the graph of g of x is equal to f of x minus 9. Which statement about the graphs is true? So graph of g is a reflection of the graph of f across the x-axis. So this is a reflection of this function f of f across the x-axis happens when f it is equal to minus f of x. So the different types of transformations which take place in the function, quadratic function. So when it is equal to f of x minus 9, what happens is this, it shifts the function to 9 units downwards. So here shifts the function 9 units downwards. If it was plus 9, it shifts the function 9 units upwards. And if different functions are given, it moves left and right. F of x plus 9, it moves left, and f of x minus 9, it moves to the right. And if it is minus f of x, it gets reflected towards onto the x-axis like this. Now vertex of the graph g is 9 units to the right of the vertex, means this is also to the right, means it is written in this way, f of x plus 9. I'm sorry, written as x minus 9. Minus 9 it becomes. So this way. And if this is reflection of graph, it becomes minus f of x. But over here you are having f of x minus 9. And in this graph of g is a reflection of the graph of f across the y-axis, means this you will get it as, if it is across the y-axis, it becomes f of minus x. So all are different. This is across the x-axis, this is across the y-axis, and therefore d bit is the y-intercept of the graph of g is 9 units below the y-intercept of the graph of f. So shifts the function 9 units downwards, that is below this whatever is given y-intercept 9 units down, means therefore D option is correct. So this is the way we answer this. Fourth one, the expression x to the power of 22 into x to the power of 7 whole to the power of 3 is equivalent to x to the power of p. What is the value of p? Record your answer and fill the bubbles on your answer document. So now here this value is equivalent to x to the power of p. So it's x to the power of 22 into x to the power of 7 power whole power 3 can be written as x to the power of 22 into x to the power of 21, which is equal to, it's given that this is equal to x to the power of p. So from this above you can tell that x to the power of 22 plus 21 is equal to x to the power of p. So which implies x to the power of 43 is equal to x to the power of p. Since the bases are equal, the powers can be equated. Therefore p is equal to 43 is the answer. Next, 35th one. The graph of a linear function k passes through the points minus 7, 0 and 1, 8. Which statement must be true? So now it passes through this linear function. You can, here the first one is slope of the graph k is minus 4/3. We can check for the slope. So what is the slope? We'll see. So here you are given m is equal to, which is the slope, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is equal to 8 minus 0 divided by 1 minus of minus 7, which is equal to 8 by 8, which is equal to 1. So this option cannot be correct. For 35th one, this is not correct because it's not minus 4/3. It passes through those points. No? So the graph of k passes through the point minus 1, minus 8. You can find out what is the equation of this here. So you're having y is equal to mx plus b, isn't it? Now we found out what is the value of m. So y is equal to x plus b. So now put one of the values over here, either 1 8 or minus 7 0. So we'll put minus 7 0 in this equation and see. So you're getting 0 is equal to minus 7 plus b, which implies that b is equal to positive 7. So therefore you are getting here the x-intercept of graph of k is minus 7. It is intercepting. This is because y is equal to 0, no? So it's given very clearly. If y is 0, what is the value of x? X is equal to minus 7. So the intercept of the graph of k is minus 7. So k, that is the right option. The last one. Next, 36th one. Which expression is equivalent to 210 d square minus 63d? 210 d square minus 63d. What can we take out common from this? We can take out 21 common, because 21, this 210 can be written as 21 into 10, and 63 can be written as 21 into 3. So if we take out 21 common for this, we'll get 21d. You can take out common because d is there in both of them. So you get 10d minus 3. So here, where you are getting this answer, that will be the answer. So 21d into 10d minus 3. So F is the answer, correct option. Therefore 36. If you like this video, please subscribe and like it and comment on the video. This is the correct option. Then 37. What is the value of x in the solution to the system of equations 3x minus 5y is equal to 22, y is equal to minus 5x plus 32. So now what is the value of x is asking. So now what do? Is we substitute this y in this value. So 3x minus of 5 into the place of y, we are going to put it as this. So minus substitution method this is. So which is equal to 22. So 3x minus into minus gives you plus 25x minus 160, which is equal to 22. So here you are getting it as 28x is equal to 22 plus 160. You are doing plus 160 on both sides. So you are getting this as 182. 28x is equal to 182. So we can use the calculator for this. So what is the right option we are getting for 37th is x is equal to 182 by 28, which is equal to 6.5. So therefore the right option is C over here, 37th problem. Next. Which graph best represents y is equal to 10 into 0.85 all to the power of x? Now this is, you're having y is equal to a into b to the power of x. Now here your b to the power of x is less than 1. So it is a decreasing graph. So it is decreasing means it is coming from top to down. That means in this way it's this. This is a decreasing graph. So it can be between g and j. In these two it can be one of the option. So for this, whenever we are taking this is a decreasing graph, and you can see here y is here, the a is equal to 10 here and b is equal to 0.85 over here, which is less than 1. Now this a is nothing but the y-intercept. So if when a is the y-intercept, you are having it as 10. So which positive 10 plus 10, which graph in these two has your y-intercept as 10? So it is in this place. So therefore this is graph is G is the correct option. 38th one, G is the correct option. Now going into the 39th one. Now in the 39th one, the table shows a linear relationship between x and y. So what is the rate of change of y with respect to x? What does rate of change? It's nothing but of y with respect to x means it is nothing but the slope we have to find out, which is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That is the rate of change of y with respect to rate of change to x. So this is the way we have to find out. 60 minus 96 divided by minus 12 plus 20, which is equal to minus 36 divided by 8. So you're getting here 4 2s are 8, 4 9s are 36. So therefore it is minus 9 by 2 the answer which you're getting. So which option is correct for the 39th one is A option is correct. Next, 40th one. Which value of x is a solution to this equation? So now here we have to do it by factorization. So for doing it by 5, we don't have any common factors, so we have to directly do. First 36 into 5 is 5 6 are 30, 5 3 is 15, 180 you're getting. So for 180 we'll find out factors. What are the factors of 180? You can see here 2 9s are, 2 45s are, then 3 15s are, 3 5s are, 5 1s are. So now here 180 is equal, can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. We are getting these as the factors. Now we have to take some two terms such that the addition of those two should be equal to 36. So now 9 2s are 18, 18 and 10 you cannot take. 9 5s are 45 and 4 also you cannot. 9 4s are 36 and 5 also you cannot take. So it is 5 3s, 5 6 are 30 and 6. So it will be 30 into 6. You are taking it as 180, or you can take minus 30 into minus 6 is plus 180. Minus 30 minus 6 is equal to minus 36. So therefore you can write this as 5x square minus 30x minus 6x plus 36, which is equal to 0. You can take out 5x common from this. So x minus 6 into x minus 6, which is equal to 0. So you can write this as 5x minus 6 into x minus 6 is equal to 0. So equating each one to 0, 5x is equal to 6, or 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. So 5 plus 6 on both sides, therefore 5x is equal to 6, x is equal to 6 by 5. So 6 by 5 is nothing but equal to 1.2. So here you are getting 40 answer. This is J can be one of the options, because x is equal to 6 is not there in the options. Therefore you don't have x is equal to 1.2 is there. Therefore x is equal to 1.2 is the answer. So this 1.2 we are taking. This you don't have, this you are having. So 40th J is the answer. Now 41. 41, a part of an exponential function is graphed on the grid. Which inequality best represents the domain of the part shown? So now here domain means here this is point whichever is considered. This is 4.5. This is minus 2, minus 2 and 4.5 this point is over here. So now here you can take both of them are they are going to infinity. So you can tell here x is, first option you are having 41A is x is, it can be x is greater than or equal to 2, because it's going from minus 2, then minus 1 0, then 1 2, it's going to infinity, greater than. Next, if you consider 4.5, y greater than or equal to 4.5, you are having 4.5, 5 6 7 8 9 10 and also on. It's going again up till y can also be greater than or equal to 4.5. X is greater than or equal to 4.5. This option cannot be there. Y greater than or equal to minus 2 also cannot be. It can be only between these two. It's asking for domain, so we don't take even y, so we take it only as A. So we half part of the question there. First you can take these two are correct, but he's asking for domain, so domain means it's only x values, therefore A option is correct. Next, 42nd one. What is the solution to minus into 6m plus 8 equal to 4 into 17 minus m. Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. So now I am taking this minus sign inside the brackets. Minus 6m minus 8 is equal to 4 17s are, you are getting 7 4 the 28, 4 ones are 4, it is 68 minus 4m. So now what we do is we take plus 4m on both sides. So you're getting it as minus 6m plus 4m minus 8 is equal to 68. Next, here you're getting it as minus 2m minus 8 is equal to 68. Then plus 8 on both sides, you're getting 2m is equal to 68 plus 8. So m is equal to minus 2m is equal to 76. So m is equal to, here you're getting it as 76 divided by minus 2, which is equal to minus 38. Minus 38 is your answer. Next, 43rd one. Now here, which function is equivalent to the given function of here? What is the given function? Y is equal to 3 into x plus 2 whole square plus 7. So first we have to expand this function. So it is equal to 3 into x square plus 4x plus 4 plus 7, which is equal to 3x square plus 12x plus 12 plus 7, which is equal to 3x square plus 12x plus 19. So which option is correct over here? You are getting it as B over here. So 43rd is equal to B. Now next, 44th one. Which table shows y as a function of x? So over here, which table shows y as a function of x means we can see over here that we can take here x is repeating, so this cannot be taken as a function. Now here also x is repeating, this also we cannot take it as a function. Here also x is repeating, we cannot take it as a function. Only one function which we can take here, since x is not repeating in this, it is satisfying a vertical line test and it is also a function of x. So therefore here you can see y is equal to 4 over here. It is taking only this value 4 over here. It is a constant. So y is equal to 4. So it is a line which is parallel to x-axis. So for different values of x, you are getting only 4 as the line. Therefore H is the option, correct option over here. Next, 45th one. What is the equation in slope intercept form of the line that passes to the point phi 0 and is parallel to the line represented by y is equal to 1.2x plus 3.8. So now 3.8, I'm sorry, plus 3.8. Now here when the slope, a line is parallel to another line, the slope is equal. So in which two cases the slope is equal? Here it is 1.2. So therefore it is equal in A or C. So in these two we are going to get the options. So now this line passes through phi 0. So we'll see whether it passes through phi 0. We have to get y is equal to 0. So therefore here 0 is equal to, are we getting it correct or not? We have to see. 1.2 into 5 minus 6. So you're getting here 6 minus 6. So it is equal to 0. Therefore it can be this choice. A only will be the correct. Here you won't get. So therefore C is ruled out. So therefore A is correct option. Next, 46th one. In the 46th one, the graph of the quadratic function k is shown on the grid. Which statements are best supported by the graph of k? The x-intercept is located at minus 3, 0. So the x-intercept, you know that this is the point is x-intercept. The coordinates of the y-intercept are 0, 9. Yeah, this is right. The axis is of symmetry is x is equal to minus 3. So that is also correct. So all the three are correct here. In this 46th one, you're getting J is the right option over here. All the three are right. The axis of symmetry is also correct. The coordinates of the y-intercept are 0, 9 and the x-intercept is located at minus 3, 0 is also right. So therefore this is the right option, J. 47th one, now we'll go into 47th. A college student has two different jobs. Her combined work schedules consist of no more than 48 hours in 1 week. Which graph best represents a solution set for all possible combinations of x? The number of hours she worked at her first job, and y the number of hours she worked at her second job in 1 week. So here we have to see it is not no more than 48 hours in 1 week, it seems. So combined work schedules consist of no more than 48 hours. So here you can see where it is passing through 48, your y value, her combined work schedules. So, and best represents solution set of all possible combinations of x the number of hours she worked at her first job, y the number of hours she worked at the second job in 1 week. So here first job is this and second job is here. So her combined work is not more than 48. So here it is for 48, it should be 48 over here, combined work. So it can be option no more means it can be 48 or less than or equal to 48. So therefore x plus y less than or equal to 48 will be the answer over here for us. So which graph do we get over here? It is nothing but if x is equal to 0, y is equal to 48, this is the choice, and if y is equal to 0, x is equal to 48. So this can be the option, that is A. It is less than or equal to, not greater. This cannot be the answer. Next, 48th, which function is equivalent to q of x is equal to 9x square minus 24x plus 16. So now given these options, we can find the answer in such a way that now you are given here this is 9x square and this is 16. These two are perfect squares, isn't it? You can write this as 3x whole square and this you can write it as 4 whole square. Now you are having a minus sign over here and a plus sign over here. Now this, if it is equal to 2 into AB, if you take this as A and this as B, if it is equal to 2 into AB, 2 into 3x into 4, then what is the answer? We'll see. That is 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 4 is 24. So you are getting this. Therefore this is nothing but A minus B whole square is equal to A square minus 2AB plus B square. Now which form I wrote here is nothing but it's in the form of A square minus 2AB plus B square. So therefore here you can use this is equal to 3x minus 4 whole square. If this option is there, then this is the correct answer. So 48th one you are having, it is J. J is the correct option. Next, which graph best represents the system of equations and its solutions? Now here you are having this 8x minus 4y is equal to minus 16. So here you have to check for what is the y-intercept and what is the x-intercept, and the solution is also given for us. You can see in the first one the solution is what? It is 2, 0. The first one you can see that the solution is 2, 0. In this the solution is minus 0, minus 2. In this the solution is 0, 2. In this the solution is minus 2, 0. So now we have to check for whether in both the equations this point is passing or not. We have to see whether it is satisfying this equation. Is it equal to minus 16 and 6? So when we are checking for 2, 0, we'll check it for 2, 0 first. So when you are checking for 2, 0 here, you are getting for the first one 8 into 2 minus 4 into 0 is equal to minus 16. 8 2s are 16. So this is not correct. It is not correct. So this option cannot be satisfied. Next we will go into the second one. When we are taking this line here 0 and minus 2. So you are taking it as 8 into 0 minus of 4 into minus 2, which is not equal to 16. So therefore C also is not the correct option. C is also not the correct option. Next here we going into B. Will see here in B when you substitute 8 into minus 2 minus 4 into 0 is equal to minus 16. Yeah, it can be. We'll check even the second one. 3 into minus 2 plus 15 into 0 is equal to minus 6. Yes. So B is absolutely right. It is fitting in all those values. So therefore this is right option B. Next, 50th one. What are the domain and range of g of x is equal to minus 1 by 4 x minus 17 whole square plus 61. Now here you know the domain always for a quadratic function, x takes all real numbers. So it can take all these kind of numbers. Range will be, what should it be? If x is equal to 17 over here, if x is equal to 17, suppose you're getting g of x is equal to 61 you're getting. So therefore at this point, this you're having that it is this part becomes 0. So you can take only those values which are less than or equal to 61. That means here if you take here different values for x, if you take 1, 2, 3, whatever values of that, it will decrease. It will become a decreasing function because this is a whole square over here. It is in a square part. And here you are having it is minus. Whenever you are taking a negative value in the square, you get a positive value. So suppose you are getting, if x is equal to minus 2, you will put it in such a way that minus 4 into minus 2 minus 17 whole square plus 61. So here this is minus 19 whole square you are getting. So when it is in whole square, you get it as a positive value. That positive value into negative value will give you a negative value. It is always minus with 61. So always whatever values we are going to get, it is either equal to 61 or it is going to be less than 61. In this case, it's going to be less than 61. It's either being equal to 61 or either it is going to be less than 6. So 50th one, you can see here that g of x is equal to, what are the range and domain of g of x? Here you have to see this. So in this you can see that here domain is nothing but x can take all values between minus infinity and infinity. That means all real numbers it can take. All real numbers x can take. So it can be either f or your h. So now in these two, which can be correct? Means you are having g of x is equal to minus 1 by 4 into x minus 17 whole square plus 61. So if x is taking some negative value, for suppose I am taking it as minus 2. So what will g of x be equal to? Minus 1 by 4 into minus 2 minus 17 whole square plus 61. Now since in this square part you are having a number which is always greater than, it is whole square, isn't it? So it will be a positive, it will become a positive number. But when it is multiplied with a negative number, this becomes negative. Negative plus 61 will always be less than 61. It will always become a negative number when x is equal to minus 2. And even if x is equal to plus 2 also, g of x, you will get the first term as negative because you are getting 2 minus 17 whole square plus 61 means, since this is a square term, it will, whatever it is, if when you multiplying with a negative term, this whole thing will again become a negative term. This will become again negative. So therefore it will be less than 61. 61 minus some term means it will become less than 61, isn't it? So it will be g of x will be less than or equal to 61. Therefore F is the correct option. Next, 51. A customer at a store paid 64 for 3 large candles and 4 small candles. At the same store, a second customer paid $4 more than the first customer for 1 large candle and 8 small candles. The price of each large candle is the same and the price of each small candle is the same. So which system of equations can be used to find the price in dollars of each large candle x and each small candle y over here? So now here what is given? Here you are having, let x be the small candles and y be the large candles. So 3 large plus 4 small is equal to $64. Okay. And next again, at the same store, a second customer, this is the first customer who paid. Now the second customer is paying 4 more than the first customer, means 64 plus 4 for what? 1 large candle plus 8 small candles. So this is equal to 68. So where we have this option? 3x plus 4y is equal to 64, x plus 8y is equal to 68 is C. Next, 52nd problem. In the 52nd problem, linear parent function f is graphed on the grid. So which graph best represents h of x is equal to minus f of x plus 3? Now plus 3 is nothing but the y-intercept over here, and the graph is negative. We have to see that, because here it is telling that f of x is nothing but a function of x which is negative, that is the slope is negative over here. So here you are having, it is negative means which side it should be? It should be either h or g. That is the first option which we can see over here for the 52nd problem. So f or h or g means, now it's given that y-intercept is positive 3. So here you are having negative 3. So this cannot be there, because you are having here 0 minus 3. This cannot be taken. Here you are having 0 plus 3. So this is a y-intercept, because 3 is the y-intercept over here. So therefore you are having, it is as positive 3. So therefore G is the correct option. Next, 53rd one. Which expression is equivalent to 4 root of 147? Now 147 we can take here 7. What is the LCM of this? 7 2s are 7 1s are 7 3s are 3 1s are. So we can write this as 4. Under root you can write it as 7 into 7 into 3. Now this becomes 4 into, you can write this as root of 49 into root of 3. So root of 49 is how much? 7 into root of 3. So which is equal to 28 root of 3. So D is the correct option. Next, 54th. The total distance in centimeters a toy robot moves varies directly with the time in seconds. The toy robot moves a total distance of 264 centimeters in. So here you are having x value. This is x and y. So 264 centimeters in 11 seconds. So this is 11. This, it's moving 264 centimeters. Now what is the time in seconds the toy robot moves when the total distance is 408 centimeters? So 408 centimeters means here it is, how many seconds does it take to move this much? 408 centimeters we have to see. Now here this is directly proportional, because the total distance in centimeters a toy robot moves varies directly is telling. So therefore y is equal to kx, or k is equal to y by x. It's a direct proportion. So you know what is y over here, 264 divided by 11. So you're getting here 11 2s are 11 4s are. So here k is nothing but 24. So here you're having, for the second equation, k is equal to 24 we got. Now what we have to see here is, now we'll put it in this and see. We are having y, we don't have what is x. So this we have to calculate. So k is equal to y by x means, it implies that 24 is equal to 408 by x, or x is equal to 408 by 24. So now which choice do we get for this? We have to see. 24 into 17 we'll see. 7 4s are 28, 7 2s are 14, 15, 16, 4, 2, so 8, 10, yeah. So it is 17 seconds. This is the answer for your last problem.